Well, this time of year, the wish lists are long. Lose a few pounds, get more sleep, be more energetic. It can be daunting, and it's no wonder that most resolutions are broken by week 1.
Oh boy, many of us want a healthier and happier new year, and it's important to make sure you feel your best and put your best foot forward in 2015. And joining us now to tell us about being well and feeling healthier in the new year is Dr. Lori Eanes. I feel like it's been so long since
I
you've been
know.
here.
Happy, healthy New Year
Yes.
to both of you.
This is the year.
This is the year.
This is it. This is it. This is finally it. Okay.
So, as you said, happy, healthy New Year. Let's kind of jump in right back in. So, you say there's a difference between feeling healthy, being healthy, and feeling well, right? So, a couple of differences there.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm finding it really interesting that there is a difference between healthy and feeling well. And so, you can be unhealthy and still feel well, or you can be not feeling well and be healthy.
Yeah.
So, any idea what the difference in all of that might be?
I would imagine it's got to be something with diet.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's a matter of perception.
Okay.
So when we surveyed Americans, despite the fact that they were on multiple medications and had multiple medical conditions, they believed they were healthy.
Okay.
So unlike other countries, the perception of health is quite different here in the U.S.
Okay.
Well, health is a word that people throw out a lot. So how do you define health?
So you know what? Health used to be defined as simply the absence of disease. Then the World Health Organization went further to say that a state of health is complete physical, mental, social well-being, not just the absence of disease. I like to ask the question, do you feel well enough to do all that you want to do to accomplish in your life? Or are you letting your conditions determine what you're capable of?
Right. Yeah.
And there's a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of people probably come up to that.
Yeah.
They don't think about that question, but I'm sure a lot of folks at home definitely deal with that. Now, as I said at the beginning, I would imagine that health has got to be, or your diet has got to be a big part of your health. And that's why you're teaming up with Jan Laird. We're going to hop in the kitchen in a bit, but let's talk about some of what we can learn in these classes that you do with Jan.
Well, I will tell you. So if you answer the second part of that question, you're being defined or determined by what your condition is, then our upcoming classes, Let Your Food Be Your Medicine, is going to be really helpful in redefining your health. I will teach you the healing powers of food,
Yes.
how to use them for prevention, and reverse some of our more common disorders. And then Chef Jan is going to get in the kitchen and she's going to show you how to prepare healing remedies or healing recipes, and you can use these same things at your own home. I actually really love this class. It's a 3-hour class, and what I get to do is answer questions from our participants that they may not have a chance to ask on their routine clinical visits.
Right.
Yeah, so we talk a lot about your health, how we can redefine it, things that we can do to make it better, and of course diet is a key part of that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, diet is a key, but movement is another key, right?
Yeah, so, you know, I do talk about the things that are necessary for you to keep your body in good health. And just like your car, if you let your car sit too long, your battery's going to die, your hoses are going to go dry rot, you're going to lose the flexibility in your shocks or your springs. So we need to keep our bodies moving as well. And so we talk about what are some of the best things to do for movement and for exercise.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. Well, we're going to move over to the kitchen here in just a few minutes with Chef Jan and find out more about all of this. But for more information on what you can learn on how to stay healthy in 2015, head over to casa.com. Like I said, we'll be back with the other half of the duo in just a few minutes. But first,